Day, a special occasion for not only Charles and Diana, but also nearly 1 million extras.
Right, yeah, fine. Oh, well, this is the big one, boy.
Aye. So long, Clydach, for a while?
Yeah. Can imagine standing there tonight.
I got my plastic mac in here anyway.
I got my nylon mark in my coat. I hope we don't need it anyway. It's amazing. I should do it, then.
The state in this graveyard, isn't it?
You think it's day and age you look after places like this? My grandparents buried here.
Are they?
We try our best to look after the place, but...
Never going to have much chance of it with this all growing wild like that.
All right, gentlemen.
Come on in.
Come on in. Right.
I was very, very thrilled and honoured to get an invitation for Prince Charles. I never really thought I would get one, but I'm very, very delighted and honoured I did get one. I'm just dying to get down to London to the wedding.
In the morning, ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. All out the supper, we'll front the whopper, and take you to the church on time.
He is a good-looking boy.
He's not as good-looking as his brother, Prince Andrew.
Oh, no. But
To be fair.
he has a very pretty, going-to-be wife, isn't she?
Oh,
She's
very
gorgeous,
attractive,
isn't
very
she?
attractive.
She's really great. And, I think we'd be really proud of her as a Princess of Wales, don't we? Really.
I don't think he could pick any better than Diana.
She's absolutely film star material, really.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, children. Off we go.
We'll have sausage for tea, oh Lordy, when we get married, we'll have sausage for tea. When we get married, we'll have sausage for tea, I know. They were coming from that firing line, they were coming from that firing line, they were coming from that firing line. Can't you hear that Sergeant Major calling, come along, boys? Come along, join in the dance and song. In the evening by the moonlight, they were coming from the firing line.
Right, ladies, we want to try and get a picture for the Wallasey News. So I want you all to come down this end of the room if you can.
We're getting married in the morning. I'm gonna screw stop and don't look again.
More ladies out the back that we can bring through.
2 hats there. Beautiful church on town.
Right, ladies?
Do you think Diana's all that pretty?
Yeah, she's nicely better than a wife anyway. he is waiting until Madam Right has come along. I should have bloody waited, right?
They will obviously get on.
I just hope he'll be as happy as I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, but...
I tell you something which is very, very nice down here, which we don't get much down there. Right? There's a lot of, you know...
Talent.
A lot of crumpet.
Kife.
You know.
We've got to have room for 8.
Spread it out.
No, so we can sleep on... Put the double bed.
Where's the double bed?
Oh. That's at home.
Prince Charles to his mother-in-law. Oh, I love my mother-in-law. She's got such a hell of a jaw. She's nagging day and night. I can't do anything right. She's coming over in the morning, and I hope she doesn't stay. How I love her, how I love her, how I love my mother-in-law. Yeah.
Maggie Lane, they're taking her away. I never felt walk down my street anymore. Thirsty.
God bless the Prince of Wales and Lady Diana and all the royal family.
Cheers.
My waist measurement 1 and 4, 14. My bust measurement 5 and 2, 52. 50, blind 50. You and me, it's number 3. Come on, you miserable lassie, you're sweating.
Rubbish. High neck collar.
Yeah.
Frills. Frills. Must be frills. And white. Should be beautiful. Ivory. No, sorry, no. Cream. No. Pink. No, not pink.
It's got to be white, hasn't it?
Yes.
I think there'd be a lot of comments if she didn't have white.
Well, there will be comments, but she's not trying to comment, is she? I think it's
Put your feet in.
They're being filmed.
I don't know why it is him to keep pulling it off again. Do you want to put this under your hair, Toria? There now. Okay. Okay?
Yes.
You want me now?
Yeah.
You can't be thirsty and you've just had 3 drinks.
Sing and roll a bowl, a penny a pinch. Sing and roll a bowl, a penny a pinch. Roll a bowl, roll a bowl, sing and roll a bowl, a penny a pinch.
First of all, please make sure that the lads face the crowd all the time. They can stand back and get a good view of the crowd until such time as the procession is imminent. Once that procession's really coming along, then of course they've got to close in. Can I mention personal radios and personal radio discipline? Remember, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to come in on the air, particularly while the procession is on the route. Keep your transmissions to an absolute minimum, please, because we might need an urgent message, and the last thing we want is to have to try and wait to get in while you're chatting about grub time. A little bit of light relief, please. It's going to be a hot day. I suggest all chaps wearing helmets, keep your chin straps up today, be a bit more comfortable.
Now look, I've got to get a step ladder. You're listening, aren't you? Yeah, I've got to get a ladder because... Can you kill it? Yes, can you kill it? Okay. Killed it. Yeah.
Same group.
Yes, we are.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm
Are you ready
Shirley
for-
Anderson.
Shirley?
Anderson.
I like that in the corner of glasses. Now, is this Diana Spencer?
this already.
We haven't done it already. I have not said to you that you look like Diana Spencer.
No, you
We're
haven't.
not being filmed.
Okay.
This is real life.
Morning.
How do you do? Where are you from?
I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Are you with the other people?
Yes, we are.
Did you come out here together?
Well, we didn't actually come...
I'm starting to talk like Prince Charles and with my hands like Prince Charles. He moves his hand.
The way I see it is we are just on the grass at the edge of Green Park near the round there.
Sort of in their front garden, really, or adjacent
like
to it.
that, yeah.
Yes. Right, fine.
I mean, I don't know how many people will be able to see us from there.
Oh, about
There's probably
400
loads of people along the side of the
Well,
road.
it's all,
Still.
as we know, population density is the name of the game. It's no good going where there's just a few people. There's no good going where they're passing. They've got to be able
More
to
people,
stand,
more
and
money.
they've got to be able to stand and listen. Because if they're a passing thing, then they can't stand and enjoy it, and are not sort of motivated to contribute in any large amount.
Which is, after all,
The object of the exercise.
Exactly.
Quite.
Exactly.
Right, Mr. Pearson. Now, you know what you've got to do, don't you? We're going to be up the end of the Mall, near Buckingham Palace. And there's going to be crowds and crowds of people there waiting to see all the processions and the horses and everything. Get the marmalade off your face. Now, we are going to play to entertain those people. Some of them will have been there a long time, and they'll be ready for a bit of enjoyment, a spot of culture, if they're that way inclined. So the idea is that we play, and you walk up and down and collect, and they show their appreciation by putting money in the hat. You understand? Bye. Bye-bye. Well, I think we ought to start with Alla Turca, the Mozart, as we usually do. Then, as it's rather sort of, there'll be a strong military presence, maybe the Radetzky March. Nice bit of stirring music. And then after that, we'll just play it by ear and look for numbers out of the bag.
There is an underlying danger here today which isn't present or hasn't in the past been present. We've got to be very much aware of that. I want you to be very much on your toes, the supervising officers, to make sure that nothing unusual happens without your knowing what it is and what it's all about. Keep on your toes, watch your men, make sure your men watch your crowd. All right? Have a nice day. Thanks very much indeed.
Good news or the bad news? We're both in the wrong position. Right, thank you.
Where's the champagne, girls?
Where's the butties? Just a cup of coffee.
Yes, that'll do.
All right, a cup of tea.
I drink more than you guys have champagne, haven't you, Lil? Yes.
Come on, lady.
To the beautiful Lady Diana and Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales. Good health and happiness always. Prince Charles, Lady Diana.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I hope those that have been here all night had a reasonable night. It was a bit noisy at certain times, and I hope those that came in this morning all had a good journey up. The object now is to have a briefing from the London Ambulance Service Assistant Divisional Officer, Mr. Hollingsworth, who will give us the information about St Thomas's, which is our designated hospital.
What I'm interested in, particularly at the end of the day, is that any casualties you remove by ambulance that you complete a form, one of our forms, unfortunately, Form LA4.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
I'll very much obliged to you. Thank you very much. And have a happy day. Thank you.
Jolly good. Right, if you go back to your respective stations then now.
I'm going to the wedding to represent the Sun. I didn't ask to be sent, mind you. The editor decided who'd get the job today. I don't see this, for me, as a very emotional experience at all, because I'm very dry-eyed at weddings. I don't go to many. I just feel that they're nice for the participants, but this is just a job, really, as far as I'm concerned, and I'll be in there worrying if I've got the names all right and if I've spotted all the correct people, like Earl Spencer's wife, the Countess Rain, and where's Mrs. Thatcher, and what's she wearing, and all that sort of thing. It's really trying not to miss anything. So I don't think I'll have much of a chance to feel the atmosphere, because I'll be so busy worrying what other Fleet Street people are getting that I'm missing.
Steady on, Reed.
No, I'm sorry. You can't bring it on here.
Well, when you go under the stairs...
It will not go under the stairs.
No, look, there's not that many people. Well, look, there's no room down there by your feet.
You can't bring it on the bus.
Well, it says you're allowed to put hand luggage on. It's only a piece of
That's
hand
not a
luggage.
hand luggage, is it? You can't bring it on the bus.
Well...
It's a dangerous object, really.
Certainly not dangerous.
Imagine a kid who falls over there.
I suggest you offer the gentleman a couple of shillings and see if...
It might be a good idea. Put a small donation towards your own personal charity.
You can offer me £2,000, you ain't getting on the bus. You have to buy yourself a taxi.
Say 2,000. 2,000 back.
There's a taxi rank just down the bottom there. Go and get a taxi.
Oh, right. Well, I think it's an outrage. I will never use London transport again. So.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, what I did omit to mention was we do have to perform at the royal wedding this morning. Now, does that make any difference? I mean, you wouldn't like to go down in history as the person that completely ruined all the arrangements.
Why did you say that in the first place?
I would have thought it was obvious, sir.
How can it be obvious? You haven't got no Union Jack around your hat, have you?
Right, sir? One first class.
And then after the coffee shop, you go up to your royal box on the first floor and a little bit of champagne there and a few other bits and pieces. Anyway, have a nice day.
Thank you.
Right.
I think it's most unfortunate that because Charles and his future wife will be somewhat otherwise engaged, they won't actually be able to hear us. I don't expect they'll actually wander over for a listen.
Train to Norwich, departing from platform 9 at 12:30. Boarding at Charleston, Colchester, Bennington, Ipswich.
They're all in carnival mood. I mean, the mood here is one of joy and gaiety and fun. And they've all adopted bobbies. They've even adopted guardsmen in Busby's. They've eaten all the policemen's sweets and are even... Here's a policewoman. Have you got any sweets left, madam?
No, but I've given all my sandwiches out.
Now look, when we do the bottle of Guinness thing, the Gilbert and Sullivan, for God's sake don't take it at the speed you took it last week, because I shall just tie myself in knots. It's all very well for you umpiring at the bottom, but I've got all the runny bits.
Hello, Mum.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You are about to be entertained by we of the London Recorder and Sousaphone Ensemble. This is the recorder. This is the sousaphone. During the course of the performance, our treasurer will pass amongst you, bearing this receptacle. And I would remind you, ladies and gentlemen, before we commence, of what it says in the good book, namely, that it is far more blessed to give than to receive. Thank you so much.
How kind, sir. Let that be an example to the rest of you.
Silver is awfully heavy to carry home on the tube.
Right, okay.
Get circulating out here.
That looks lovely. Lovely. That looks really good.
Up on, Tom. Can you move out of the way, please? Can you go stand over to the side?
Can we go through this way?
No.
There's nobody. You have to go around the other side, dear.
Or you can go up the steps along the top and back down again.
Go to the front there, chap. Excuse me, old chap, could I go to the front, yes? Small boys to the front only. Oh, what's wrong there? What's wrong there? Why can't small boys be in the front?
Are we there yet? When are we gonna get there? Which way St. Paul's?
Hello, you want somebody with you? Right.
Let them tell me I'm waiting to, because I want to wait till the kids are
Right, we'll tell you when they come.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Carol Miller from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, Carol, welcome to London.
Thank
You've
you.
got marvellous weather and you've got a most marvellous view here from the Strand Palace Hotel. And of course, you're seeing everything here.
Yes.
And they won't be long before they'll be coming by. And you know, people have been lining the Mall for 3 or 4 days already.
Oh, yes, we've seen them.
Oh, I think that's Mrs. Regan. Nancy Regan. I can't understand how she can come in a black car like that with all that motorcycles and that, and our Queen comes in an open coach.
Yeah, they'll be brave, the royal family.
You know, we'd probably see more on television back at home.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, coming with the choir,
you get the atmosphere, yeah,
it's brought us here, you know, and it's sort of, you know, it's given us an experience. When we go back, we can say we've been there.
It's
for us.
another little treasure for our chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Get up here and I'll turn you round. And you'll face the balcony itself.
You got your handkerchief for you?
Yes, darling, I got 2 handkerchiefs.
You get over emotional and
2
you
I
start
took with me.
tears or anything like that. You'll sit for quite a while. What about the blue business?
I hope there are plenty loose around.
I think there will be. I hope so anyway. Yes, it's Paul's there. Look at St. Paul's. Isn't it beautiful?
Kissing in the crowd again. I don't know, but he gets out of the car and he has on gray tails and a gray top hat and he's kissing all the people in the crowd. Oh, he's just darling. Look at him.
Is there no way to push through there?
Don't think so. Where's Lady Diana and Prince Charles going to come?
Well, she's leaving home at 10:30. Catherine?
Yeah.
Is Catherine all right, Deirdre?
No.
And somewhere there, perhaps up in that gallery, the Gillie who taught him fishing. Because all sorts and conditions of people are here. The only thing that unites them is that they are all either friends of these 2 young people who this day plight their troth within St. Paul's Cathedral.
Nancy Reagan kept her dress a secret. She absolutely said she would not announce what she was going to wear to the wedding. It was going to be this big secret. Went to several designers.
You all right, Catherine? You can't really see very much, can you? It is. Could you go and get some of those periscopes? The children would see much better.
Anybody else, yay or nay on the periscope?
How much are they?
£1, darling.
Are they?
Yeah, they'll probably go up later on.
Give me 2.
Well, everything does, don't it, eh?
4, all together.
That one should press in with.
Back here. Oh, it's the markers, honestly.
You're right.
Do you think that this is as big an occasion as the wedding on Monday night on Coronation Street?
Oh, yes. I cried at that one. I cried at this one.
My wife did as well, actually.
I always cry at weddings. Are you all invited to mine when I get married?
I trust that you bring the children as well, will you?
Oh, yes. They come ready-made in our house.
Let's serenade her, boys.
She is beautiful.
Beautiful to my eyes from the moment I saw the sun fill the sky. She was oh so beautiful.
London since Monday. Where do you come from? Scotland. Did you eat anything last night? Do you suffer from any headaches, migraine, anything at all?
No, there's nobody here. You wouldn't hit anybody this time at all. We got out of the way of the crowd this time.
Will you take John to the toilet, Tess?
Oh, no, I'm going to push through this crowd, have I?
Well, you'll have to make your way through somewhere.
All right, come
yes.
on, John, quickly. I've got to be back within 5 minutes.
Una, Brenda, hold on a second.
What's all that? I think it's the binman. Must be the binman. Yes. No, it's the binman. What's that for? Oh, the sand. That's for the sand on the road for the horse. Must be on it. I think these binmen get the biggest cheer of the lot.
Come all this way just to see the gold coach.
I think it's wonderful for the country and for the world as a whole.
To Britain. This is the high point of my life so far. Most exciting thing that's ever happened.
Already.
And that's why I came all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA to attend this, because of the terrific excitement that I knew that would take place here today.
I propose a toast to the happy bride and groom.
I'll drink to that.
There it is already, stretching superbly in the distance, and the crowd absolutely pressing right against the railings, with the Union Jacks interspersed in among the green trees and the long line of red marking the guards. That's the route, and the royal procession is going to follow, and here it comes. We see it now.
name's Emma. She's lost her mummy somewhere up the route. She's with us.
She's getting the best
She's
view
getting
of
the
all
best
now.
view of all.
We started presenting, and everybody said, give so-and-so a kiss for me. And I said, if I'm going to kiss anybody, it's going to be Prince Philip. If I could get close enough. I always did think he was handsome, but she was prettier.
Hey, you understand that we soldiers ready to collapse?
No, it's all right.
God's sake, go and do some. Oh, God love us.
He doesn't have quite as big an escort, of course, as the Queen. The Prince of Wales' escort, a smaller escort, but here he comes out through palace gates.
Edward is so Edward and handsome. Edward were both so handsome. Aren't they handsome? I think Prince Charles is handsome, too.
Oh, wait till they're going to come right past here.
I know.
It's great.
When I saw that horse galloping through, I thought, here we go. I thought it's Charles on the back trying to get to the church on time.
Oh, here comes the Queen. Here comes the Queen.
This has to be a very thrilling day for her, whether she's the queen or not. You know, her son is getting married.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is wonderful. I don't know what to do.
Oh, he's the little queen mother, isn't she, darling?
Let's give him a song, lads.
Among the ancient mountains and from a lovely vales, oh, let the prairie echo. God bless the Prince of Wales. With heart and voice awaken, those minstrel strains of yore, till Britain's name and glory resound from shore to shore. Among our ancient mountains and from our lovely vales, oh, let the prairie echo. God bless the Prince of Wales.
There's an air of excitement that I don't think I'll ever see in my lifetime again.
I can't get my camera ready.
Oh, isn't she beautiful? She looks younger, doesn't she? And she's always got a smile. She looks 20 years younger in real life.
Catherine, where are you? What can you see? What can you see?
I can't really see much telescopes, the bottom of them, because the people are looking through them, and I can't see it. I can only see their heads looking through the glass mirror, and then the other glass mirror is looking down at the other mirror, and then I can see what's going on. What were your first got, Brenda? Oh no, the Queen's coming now. Wait a minute. Oh, I haven't got one. Oh, okay, but hurry up. I want to see. Oh, there. Oh, look, yeah, it is her. She's wearing a blue hat. I knew it. I knew it was her, Deirdre. It is her.
know. He looks very nervous. Doesn't Prince Andrew?
The two of them did, I think.
Yes, Prince Andrew and Prince Charles look nervous. Yes.
I don't think he looks nervous at all.
Yeah, straight. You see him when it walk up here? Oh, yeah.
How long since you had anything to eat?
I had something this morning.
What did you call this morning?
7 o'clock.
What did you actually have to eat?
Picnic.
A picnic? Oh.
No, oh dear, just a picnic at 6
You should have
o'clock.
had at least some solid food inside you. That's what made you pass out.
And here we come. Round the corner she comes, the bride herself, Lady Diana Spencer. And her dress of ivory pure silk taffeta, a lovely old cream colour, made of old lace. It's hand embroidered. Listen to the cheers. And she really does look like a fairy tale princess. An absolute fairy tale.
Oh, it's all up in my email. No way. Do you see her? Lovely.
Cheers, boys. At least she's coming. Diana.
I'm married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Roll out the bumpers, roll out the bumpers, and get me to the church on time.
Was it worth it, do you think?
Oh, definitely is worth it. Oh, dear. Every minute in it. With the,
Yeah, but you know, I always thought that they seem to go slower on television. They just sort of shot past you. Pardon?
I think,
yeah, fair comment.
I think we've seen history made today, haven't we?
So many people here now, you know, haven't stood here and waved and said it's the Queen, and they couldn't possibly have been able to see it.
No.
Because they're too short.
That's a pity you read of it.
Here she is. Here she is.
She's gorgeous, isn't she? Don't you think, Rich? I thought she'd have a dress like that, all frilly and flouncy, romantic.
Oh, she's beautiful. She's looked straight at me. She did. She looked straight at me.
You did, she. Oh, look
Keep on believing it.
I was standing there and she looked directly to me. It was very, very touching. Well,
So
you know, so
beautiful.
emotional, isn't it?
It is, yes.
We're part of it, Helen.
She's coming! She's coming! Otto, please, let me out, please.
She looks nervous, but she has an anticipation about her.
Beautiful.
She's a royal bride.
Royal girl, she's beautiful. Her father must be proud of her.
Oh, look, her dress is in Queen Star.
Is there a television in the hotel? Everywhere. Oh, let's have some more champagne then.
I can only see a whole lot of people's buttons.
Isn't Diane's dad? Look at him. Yeah. He's very, very nervous, isn't he?
I don't think he's nervous.
Oh, I
he
think
hasn't
he
been
is.
well, has he?
I don't think he's been well.
Well, I must say this, Sandra. If you were going down there and it was your dad and you were thinking you were going to be the Queen of England, you'd be quite proud too.
I wonder what he's thinking.
I'm dead envious, 19. I'm beautiful and a princess. I went wrong somewhere.
They all got song sheets.
I require and charge you both.
The marriage ceremony
of
the Eastern
May I leave these with you?
Thank
you.
Are held over the man and woman to express the conviction.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
And thereto I give thee my troth.
I, Diana Francis,
I, Diana Francis,
take thee, Charles Philip Arthur George,
take thee, Philip Charles Arthur George,
to my wedded husband,
to my wedded husband,
to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, with this ring, I thee wed, with my body, I thee honor, and all my worldly goods with thee I share.
All thy goods with thee I share.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Ghost.
and of the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Amen.
O eternal God, creator and preserver of all mankind, giver of all spiritual grace, the author of everlasting life, send thy blessing upon these thy servants, this man and this woman, whom we bless in thy name.
この宮殿の前にテレビがあるわけじゃないんですが、式次第の方は皆さん持ってらした携帯用のラジオで聞いてらしたんでしょう。お二人の誓いの言葉、それからウェディングのこのリングが入った時に。
How did you describe the hat?
Okay, first of all,
rakish tilt. I think I'm going to
it's
stop
orange,
doing colors.
not pink. Stay away from colors, John.
He was obviously nervous, and so was she. I wasn't quite sure. I just caught a little bit on my headset here when she was going over the name of Prince Charles in the church. It sounded to me like she got a few of those names the wrong way around. Well, I'm sure she'll get a chance to know him better.
It
won't come down.
This part is... It's round here where it's thick. Yes.
It'll be a calf or something.
And have declared the same by giving and receiving of a ring and by joining of hands. I pronounce that they be man and wife together. In the name of the Father and of the Son.
Can't see a bloody thing. Oh, it's a con. It's a con we've been caught.
Ask that guy how he fixed his.
That's all it is, isn't
no,
it?
he's got it out.
See my hand at the bottom. Can you see the top?
Oh, I can see no one. Oh, you're
What
looking
do
the
you
wrong
see?
way. Look straight through up there, through there. Look up.
You're absolutely fantastic if these are binoculars as well, Harold.
Is it?
Yeah,
What do you see
absolutely.
now?
I was a council worker with a white coat on, a red flower, cleaning up horses' doovers. And a flower.
Who's picking it up?
I think it used to be arranged marriages, but now I think he really loves her and Di really loves Charles.
Tell you what, the Queen's a bit solemn looking, isn't she?
I think I'm almost speechless. All the beauty and pageantry of it. Isn't it wonderful? Look at them, how happy they are. They're such a beautiful couple. Everything is so beautiful.
There's something so untainted about the whole thing, so non-political and romantic and pure and wonderful. I mean, it's everyone's fairy tale.
A fantasy.
Little girls were brought up to think they could marry Prince Charming, and you know, look at that.
Yes, it looks like a fairy tale.
I think he's good, that lad.
Prince Charles is everything that's right, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, quite honestly, if I was the Queen, I would give another 5 years and then give him the throne. Would you? Yes, of course I would. It's time she had a bit of life to herself.
Bride that I have ever clasped eyes on.
She's class, first class.
As good as her little and coming from an American.
And I think they're going to have some beautiful children.
It wasn't at all as I expected. It was totally different. It was very moving. I'm amazed by it all. The part that made it so moving was the glorious music, which I think went exactly as Prince Charles had hoped, swirling and soaring around inside that wonderful church. The most perfect acoustics, and the great highlight for me was the playing of Pomp and Circumstance, because it blew my mind when I thought that music was written for people just like this. These celebrities, dignitaries, royals, and it was glorious, simply glorious. I mean, as I always say, I think of myself as the sex and violence correspondent, and here I am wanting to write all this gushy, soppy stuff about a lovely, sentimental, happy little wedding.
It was the experience of a lifetime. I remember it till the day I die. Beautiful. Prince Charles looked relaxed, the same as he's out fishing.
I've got a few words. I don't know how much they want, or, you know, how fast they want it. I suppose they want it yesterday, as usual.
What were the big moments, do you reckon? The flopping the lines?
What I want to know is, did any of you see on television the flatmates saying a quick prayer for Di before the...
Yes, yes.
Did you see that on television?
The front row seat and all that.
Yes,
And they all
yes.
sit in together.
So,
all wearing blue.
That's what cathedral. Yes. What else did I want to ask you? Did anybody cry? Did you notice anybody cry?
Charles.
Really?
Did he say, oh yes,
See, I was
wiping his
behind
eyes.
him.
I was saying, God, he's crying. You know, because he said beforehand, I'm going to
get
cry.
that.
I want to hear
yes,
the music.
he
Well,
did.
before
He
the
did.
note even played, I mean, he was there wiping his little eyes.
Could you imagine riding in that with all this going on? No! She looked this way. Now I don't have any more film. Look at her.
marvellous, isn't it? He's, you know, let's be fair, boys, he's not single anymore, he's a married man now.
Is he looking good?
Yes, they both seem very, very happy anyway. She's smiling and... Yeah.
I was surprised the colour of the dress. I thought it should have been white, really, not cream.
I wonder if the cream was indicative of the daffodil, perhaps, you know? Can we seek some solace from that, perhaps?
Fabulous day. Thank you very much.
I propose a toast to the happy bride and groom.
And I...
I feel at this point in time, from our experience of yesterday with the fireworks display, etc., and all this business this morning, that I probably feel now, today, as I felt in the morning after my wedding, you know. Even though I...
Shattered, isn't it? Absolutely shattered.
It was a thrill to see the Queen of England go by. I loved that. Did you ever in your wildest dreams imagine that you would see the Queen of England in person?
No, and she's much prettier in person than she comes across in pictures and on TV.
The roast beef of Oldie.
Yes, it is.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Where's a glass of champagne?
Right. Read it out loud.
Magnum opus.
Read it out? Yeah, go on, read it out loud.
And when the cheers died away and the fanfares faded, one man and one woman knelt down together for God's blessing on their marriage.
Lovely.
That's great,
Great.
Jenny.
Lovely.
Really good.
Lovely.
Really good.
Like it.
But what was it like to be there? To be sitting as I was, closer to the bride than the end of her 25-foot
Did you pass it out?
It was heart-stoppingly, eye-mistingly marvellous. Well, there was only one teeny slip-up when she fluffed the I take thee bit. Did the bridegroom then deliberately stumble over his lines to make her feel better?
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be just the nicest way to begin to keep his promise to love and to cherish his fair princess? That's terrific. That's a really nice way of saying it. One of the bride's sisters was 2 minutes late and snuck into her seat.
Snuck?
A special day in a way for me too. Judy, you should read this bit out.
Judy too.
Read this.
You read that, Judy.
Read your end page.
Go on.
One more time with Gillie, Judy.
Yeah. All right. It was a special day. It was a special day, wasn't it, Arthur?
I couldn't agree with you more.
It marked the, I hate this, but I couldn't think of a better word, bittersweet ending of a royal puzzle. For years I've been part of the Sun squad of Charlie's darling watchers. Who would he choose to be his fair princess kept us all scrambling from Sandringham to Sydney, from Tetbury to Toronto. So the end of the fairy tale has finally come. And when it did, it was touched with the magic of the monarchy, yet blessed with the love of a nation.
Oh,
May I present to you the roast beef of Old England?
Now, what do I do about this? Testing.
What you do is you take the knives that have been given to you here, 2 hours of hunting. Take this and control it.
Give me that menu. And I declare the roast loin of English beef in claret and mushroom sauce with fine beans and baby new potatoes, well and truly cooked.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Over to the right. Where the taxis are. Over to the right here. Yes, up there. The north side. This is the north side.
Now declare this cake open. I'm doing teeny slices because you're all on diets, right?
There's such a lot of broken glass over there, and they're jumping in and out. And they're all broke. They're all cut feet.
This is the best day out I've had since my mother and father got married. And we've also witnessed it today, of course,
the Spike Milligan Memorial Parade. It's a great pleasure to welcome you from all parts of the world to share in what has been a really lavish day. Britain may be sinking giggling into the ocean economically, and we may in fact indeed be on the Titanic going down, but by God we're going down first class and we're all in it together. Thank you.
Yeah, they must be overcome by it. Yeah, it's very emotional, isn't it? Oh, he's giving her a kiss.
Well, they kissed.
Yeah.
He asked his mum's permission.
He did
He
it.
turned and he said, is it all right to kiss Mother?
Oh.
And she nodded and said, of course. Oh, you know, they kissed her. It's never happened on that balcony
No.
in royal history.
Harry, how did we
no.
know what he said on the balcony?
Because I know someone that was quite close when it happened.
The source close to the throne. God bless the sources close to the throne.
You know the horse guards are riding very close to the carriages. The Duke was very annoyed about it, and during today's procession, called out to them, "You're too close. Nobody can see us. Get back." And they wouldn't rein back because they were instructed to stay so close, like a shield.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be no more balcony appearances. The honeymoon couple will be leaving from this entrance at 4 o'clock.
We sweated blood on this story, but to sustain front, it's just not been as easy as it looks. Although we're being a little bit happy today, it's a celebration because it's our, we've finally seen the man off. But a year ago, when we first saw this girl, she was just a little girl talking to some teenagers, which is all she was, a teenager, and we thought, God, this can't be the next Queen of England.
I'd like to give you a little bit of local anesthetic, okay? That'll sting a little bit, but then you won't know anything what's happening. All right?
All right.